It's another day of soggy weather across central and eastern Kentucky. Rainfall rates are beginning to increase. I'll show you why that may lead to a local flash flood threat increasing just ahead.
Heavy rain caused part of a southern Kentucky road to collapse. We'll show you the sinkhole. And a semi carrying luxury sports cars catches fire on Interstate 75 in central Kentucky. Now at 4, find out how many cars were destroyed.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. WKYT News starts now with First Alert Weather.
Good afternoon. I'm Jennifer Palumbo. It is a very wet day across Kentucky. The rain totals are increasing, and so is the threat of flooding. That's why today is a WKYT First Alert Severe Weather Day. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey, who shows us what's on the First Alert Defender. And Chris, it's a cool afternoon.
Yeah, it really is. Those temperatures this afternoon, upper 60s, low 70s into most areas. Jennifer, that big area of low pressure we've been talking about for the past several days is now across parts of western Kentucky into southern sections of Indiana. That low is going to continue to walk its way toward the east. Out ahead of that, we're getting these bands of showers and thunderstorms spiraling around that area of low pressure. So your heavy rain threat is going to continue to increase throughout central and eastern Kentucky over the next several hours. That means the potential is there for some flash flooding yet again. We're waterlogged from the summer and obviously from the past several days as well. Let's get into live First Alert Defender. Look at all the heavy rains now into parts of southeastern Kentucky. Not seeing very much at all in the way of thunder and lightning as of now, but heavy downpours here from Pineville into Bell County, where you had flash flooding yesterday, through Manchester, lifting northward now toward the Mount Sterling area. We'll keep a very close eye on Montgomery and Bath counties, where you had severe flash flooding just a couple of nights ago. A little farther to the north, Flemingsburg over to Carlisle, some heavier downpours. Lexington Metro, we've got scattered showers that are out there, but look what's off to our west and southwest. Rainfall really picking up. It's dropping a quick inch or two potentially as it works its way in over the next several hours. So the heavy rain threat will continue to increase. That flash flood threat is out, Jennifer, right on through the evening for all of central and eastern Kentucky. And again, for a lot of us, the rains will increase over the next couple of hours. We'll continue to watch it.
We'll see you in 15 minutes. Thank you, Chris. Heavy rains are being blamed for causing part of a southern Kentucky road to collapse, causing a major sinkhole. The 30-foot sinkhole opened up on Kentucky Business 90, also known as Main Street in Monticello. Not only did the recent rains contribute to the problem, transportation officials say it's also disrupting plans to fix it.
With all the heavy rains that we got, and the heavy rains is what caused the sinkhole in the first place, but with all the heavy rains that we got yesterday that moved in and then overnight prompted KYTC to shut it down completely just for the safety of the traveling public.
It's unclear how long it'll take to repair the road. Until then, detour routes to guide people around the sinkhole are in place. Traffic was stalled in Madison County on Interstate 75 when a semi hauling BMWs caught fire. An eyewitness viewer sent us this photo this afternoon. The semi was able to pull into the emergency lane. Michelle Chamberlain has how the fire might have started. It's our top story at 4.
Given that it's a trailer full of BMWs, yes, it's pretty unique.
You are seeing eyewitness video of 2 BMWs on fire on the back of a tractor trailer. 7 in all were being carried. The driver of the semi told me that the brakes locked up, causing flat tires, which then ignited a fire that took over an hour to put out.
It was hard to get to the tires under the trailer. We had a little bit of trouble getting the tires put out on the trailer.
And the truck driver told me that unfortunately he just had his truck serviced about 400 miles ago.
The driver said Berea firefighters arrived quickly, but before they showed up, he was able to remove one SUV from the trailer, repositioned another, and disconnected the truck. Fast actions that left only 2 of the 7 SUVs total.
You don't really see the vehicles on the trailer involved very often. It's usually the trailer itself.
In Berea, Michelle Chamberlain, WKYT.
2 BMWs were destroyed and the truck driver was not injured. A post on social media by the Franklin County Sheriff's Office has gone viral and is now being credited to a huge bust on tips they've received. Earlier this week, we told you about the Name Your Drug Competition Facebook post. It said, "Attention drug dealers, is your drug dealing competition costing you money? We offer a free service to help you eliminate your drug competition." The post went viral and was even posted by the rapper Ludacris on Instagram with the hashtag #ThisIsLudicrous. Franklin County Sheriff's Department is crediting the Post with information that led to the arrests of 35-year-old Terrell Jackson and 29-year-old Anita Waddell. Both are charged with trafficking cocaine and marijuana. We'll have more on this on WKYT News at 6. Our reporters are working on a number of other stories for WKYT starting at 4:30. Amber Philpott is in the newsroom with a look at some of the news in progress. Good afternoon, Amber.
Good afternoon to you, Jennifer. We have an update this afternoon on a death investigation in Clark County. The Clark County coroner confirms a man who was found dead on Twin Fork Lane in July is Daryl Weissman. Police say Weissman was killed back in May. His cause of death is unknown. His body will be taken to the University of Tennessee Hospital so anthropologists can try and determine a cause. Roger Kenny is facing a murder charge in the case. He was arrested in Ohio but will be brought back to Clark County to answer to the charges against him. A Richmond City employee has been suspended after police say he filled up his gas tank on the city's dime. William Settle is charged with theft by unlawful taking. Police say he used his City of Richmond fuel card to fill up his personal vehicle several times. The charges totaled at least $500. Mayor Jim Barnes says Settle has worked with the Streets and Roads Department for 14 years. We'll have details on this case on WKYT News at 5:30. And the Nelson County Police Department is hoping a fundraiser will not only keep a fallen officer's memory alive, but help generate some much-needed tips in the case. It's been more than 2 years since Bardstown officer Jason Ellis was killed in the line of duty. For the third year in a row, the business Joe Hill's Victory is organizing a poker run in Ellis's honor. You're going to hear from the Nelson County Sheriff's Department and the chief deputy on his frustration with the case going unsolved this long. That is a look at just some of the news in progress. Jennifer, back to you.
Thanks, Amber. Now to some stories making headlines across the nation at 4. A manhunt is underway after a Shreveport, Louisiana police officer was shot and killed. The officer was responding to a report of a suspicious person inside a home. Police say that person was threatening to hurt people inside. It's unclear what happened after that, but police say the officer died at a hospital. All eyes are on the battleground state of Ohio tonight for the first Republican presidential primary debate. Fox News chose only the top 10 polling candidates. That includes Kentucky Senator Rand Paul. It's expected to be a spirited night thanks to one name, Donald Trump. Ryan Nobles is in Cleveland with a preview.
The stage is set for the gloves to come off. The top 10 candidates in the latest polls are invited, but one name is expected to attract a lot of attention.
Mr. Trump.
Donald Trump.
Mr. Trump.
Donald Trump.
The billionaire's bombastic style and unfiltered talk has kept him in the headlines.
I'm really rich. I will be the greatest jobs president that God ever created.
And the mud-slinging mogul has spent the past few weeks hurling personal attacks.
How stupid are these politicians? I watched Jeb Bush yesterday. He can't even put on a tie and jacket. He's running for president. You have this guy, Lindsey Graham, total lightweight.
Donald Trump skyrocketed to the top of the polls with Florida Governor Jeb Bush and Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker following behind. And perhaps the biggest hurdle he'll confront in the debate, coming face to face with his rivals.
Whether it's Donald Trump or Barack Obama, their rhetoric of divisiveness is wrong.
He's appealing to the dark side of American politics.
Let's get a pull-up bar out there and see who can do the most pull-ups.
We're going to come back to our senses and look for somebody serious to lead the country at some point.
I just don't believe that the skills that you're talking about that Donald has are transferable to a governmental setting. I just don't.
Fiery rhetoric that's setting up what could be an explosive debate dynamic.
Tickets to the GOP debate are reportedly more difficult to get than tickets to the NBA Finals. The debate begins at 9 tonight. You can keep up with our campaign 2016 coverage even when you're away from your TV. We'll have the latest on the GOP debate at WKYT.com. Nearly 500,000 flights have been delayed already this year. Next on WKYT News at 4, a look at the reasons why and what you can do to increase your odds of taking off on time. And Kentucky parents looking to save money on back-to-school shopping may want to take a trip. Find out the closest places to get breaks on sales tax.